Good morning, everyone. I'm back to do an extra reading this morning as a bit of a special, and I'm going to leave it up to Spirit because I want to see what comes out in this reading. So I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot again. Good old Ciro Marchetti. Beautiful cards, always. Okay, we're ready. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles coming out here. So the Six of Pentacles is about equal give and take. This is about having a relationship where the other person puts in as much as you. Now, I just read something there and I thought it's so true how you often end up with people who just run hot and cold all the time. So you sort of end up in a relationship where someone just keeps giving you what we call breadcrumbs. So they give you this little bit and you think they're interested, and then they back off and they go cold. That's not equal give and take, because you never know where you are with that person. It's very manipulative. So it confuses you. So if you're in a situation where that's happening, it's not equal give and take. You should know where you stand with a person, always. And just wonder if you would do that to someone else. If you're doing it to someone else, then perhaps you haven't understood the give and take thing. What that is someone trying to open up, but then becoming fearful. So they go backwards and forwards all the time. It's not a good thing. We do have someone who's still hanging on to something. So maybe they're doing this because they're still hanging on to past hurts. Maybe they don't understand what that means to someone else. Maybe they do feel strongly about you, but they can't express it. This is about not being able to express what's in your heart here. Keeping your heart protected. Okay, and then we have lots of money too. So we'll just talk about that in a moment. This card here is the Eight of Pentacles. So this person does want to work with you on something here. They want to give you something, but they're still doing this backwards and forwards thing all the time. Perhaps they're carrying something that they haven't put down yet. Yeah, so they've had some sort of relationship here. And they haven't put down the burden. So they're trying to keep the hope alive with you, but they go backwards and forwards all the time because they do not know how to express themselves fully here. Now, if this is about work for you, this would talk about sort of something very similar where someone's not really giving you the time of day. They might spend much more time being critical, but they do think what you're doing is a good job. It's just they don't have the... I was going to say the balls, but I don't mean that. That really isn't the right thing. They don't have the courage. Okay, so we do have the Hierophant coming in here. So the Hierophant, of course, talks of stability, structure, tradition, traditional marriages, traditional relationships. Queen of Cups coming out here. So this is often the representation of a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Queen of Cups is beautiful though. She really knows how to express her emotions. She's very kind. She can be motherly, quite psychic, but very intuitive. And we do have the Wish card coming out here. So we're talking about some sort of wish coming true here. This is very interesting. And we do have more stability. So we definitely have something that is going to be stable that maybe is not working properly at the moment. Interesting. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. Now this can be you. Remember, we're general read here, so it's possible this could be your energy. Feeling very down to earth, very comfortable, very in tune with the universe. Very direct and straightforward. This is about ending out a cycle, the world. So some sort of cycle being ended here. Eight of Cups, walking away from something. I think we had that in the last reading as well. Page of Swords. Someone's watching you over the internet here. Someone's keeping an eye on you, but definitely ending out cycles here. And needing to take time out to decide what it is you want. Do you want to keep carrying on with this silly behaviour that somebody's putting you through, or are you ready to say nope and move on? Okay, so for some of you here, some of you are in some sort of situation here where somebody's not doing the equal give and take. They're holding on to their feelings. They look like they've been hurt by something in the past here, and they're just They like you, they may even be really interested in you, but they go backwards and forwards all the time. Why do they go backwards and forwards? Because they're scared of getting hurt again. That Four of Pentacles shows me they've got their heart covered and they're being very, very, very cautious of moving backwards and forwards, of committing. But it looks like the commitment is coming here, and it's most likely from a water sign. And all you people joke about the water signs. Could be someone who's just taking on the energies of a water sign, but there's a commitment coming in. So what you're feeling at the moment is not wrong. It's just they're not reciprocating. The energies flip-flop here a lot. And we do have ending of cycles here and walking away. So I feel like for some of you, this is about them being able to walk away from something that's caused them pain. Don't be surprised if they're not keeping an eye on you all the time, though. So they're watching you here, making sure you're still around, making sure they keep coming in with these little tidbits, these little breadcrumbs, making sure you're still around while they do their healing. Isn't that interesting? So there is a stable offer coming in. So if you're in this situation at the moment, wondering what on earth is going on, it's up to you if you stick around. I think some of you might walk away. It might be all too much. But for those of you who are sticking around with this, something is going to come with this. But you need to really move on, because they need to be sped up here. They need to have a little bit of a rude awakening, because they're messing around for their own benefit, and that's not fair to you. And that can become quite toxic. So if you really value who you are, you need to move away. If this person's going to start paying you attention, the only time they're going to do it is when they realise they've lost. Sorry, it's not about competition. It's about making sure that you're getting what you deserve. And again, going back to the What's Cracking read and the bonus read, these readings today are very much about respecting yourself. You do have the card of patience, and it says slow down, change your attitude and clear your mind. So you can sit around and wait for this person if you think that you want to, but you might get this sort of behaviour for a very long time. So I don't give advice here, but I'm saying to you, if you stay, there is eventually going to be an offer, but I don't know how long this is going to pan out for. You could be doing this for a very long time. So this person's hurt, and they don't really value you enough at the moment to let themselves go. They might in the future, they might not. Thanks, everyone.